Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Brandon Vitro, and in this video, we're going to be talking about what the best first credit card to apply for. And this is a pretty interesting topic, and it actually gets really specific. So there's different credit cards that would be better for different people. And so I broke up the different options into different categories for different types of people and what they're looking for. And so I think this video will really help you out if you're looking for what the best first credit card to get is. So we're going to break it down into different categories, and I'll talk about what the best credit card is for each category. So the first thing you need to do is make sure you smash that like button. And then the next thing you need to do is decide what you think the most important thing is for you in a credit card. Do you just want a high spending limit so you don't accidentally max out the credit card? Do you want the best rewards possible? Or do you just want a decent card that you can use every single day, that works really well, and that you're able to pay off and keep track of? And then we also need to factor in if you have credit or if you don't have credit. And so those things are going to affect what types of cards you can get. So we'll be talking about what the best card is for people with credit and without credit. So if you don't have any credit and the most important thing to you is a high spending limit, then I'm gonna say the Capital One secured MasterCard is gonna be the card for you. So the reason this card is great is because it will help you start building credit, and because it can actually give you a higher spending limit than what you put down as your deposit. So typically with a secured credit card, if you put down as a deposit $500, your spending limit is going to be $500. However, with this Capital One secured card, it's a little bit different. So they allow you to get some money. So they allow you to have a higher spending limit than the deposit that you put down. So for example, I actually have this card, and I put down, I think, $850, and I got a $1,000 spending limit. And so, that's like an extra $150 that I can spend on this card that I didn't put down as my deposit. And that's pretty nice because having a higher spending limit does actually help your credit a little bit. So this is a great card if that's what you're looking for. Now, if you want a card that has the absolute best rewards, but you have no credit, then what I'm going to recommend to you is getting the Discover It secured card. Now, I actually have this card as well, and this is my favorite secured card because as far as I can tell, there are no other secured cards out there that allow you to get cash back or really any rewards. And so with this Discover card, you're able to get 2% cash back in the first year, which is actually a really good percentage, especially considering you don't need any credit to get this card. This was my first credit card I got, and it's a secured card, so you don't really need credit to get it, and it's gonna help you build credit. And then after your first year, you get 1% cash back, which is actually still pretty good considering it's a secured card, and it's probably gonna be your first credit card. And if you use the link in the description, you can actually apply for this and get $50 for free that you can put towards paying off your credit cards if you apply for that card using my link below. And like I said, I do have this card, and it's also my favorite card that I currently have. The only downside with this card is it is a Discover card, and the only downside with that is certain places won't accept Discover. So there's like certain websites that don't accept it. But nowadays, most places and most websites do accept almost every single credit card company. So it's not really a big, especially if you shop at places that accept all these payments. But it is something to think about if you're going to be using this card for all your purchases. Now, if you want a credit card that has a high spending limit and you already have some credit built up, then I'm going to recommend that you probably look at something like the Chase Freedom or the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Now, these are both great cards. They're the ones that I'm personally going for after I build up my credit just a little bit more. I'll probably be applying for these cards next. Now, when it comes to these cards, do make sure that you check out all the rules and all the things that you need to know about applying for these cards. So Chase cards are notorious for being a little more challenging to get than other credit cards. So they have like different rules and like things that you need to know before you apply. You're gonna want your credit score at a certain rate. And then also if you've applied for like more than 5 credit cards in the last 2 years, you can't actually get a Chase credit card. So just make sure you look into the different rules about getting a Chase credit card before you apply for one of these. But with that being said, I do think these are a couple of the best credit cards that you can get, especially as your first cards. Now, if you want a credit card that has the absolute best rewards and you already have some credit built up, then I would say go for the Chase Freedom or go for the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Now the Chase Sapphire Preferred card is actually a little bit challenging to get, and so that's probably not the first card you want to go for, but the Chase Freedom card is a little easier to get to. And in terms of rewards, you cannot beat the Chase Freedom card. So it's going to give you 5% cash back on select categories in each quarter. So 5% cash back is really high and is actually really rare for a credit card. And this is one of the few credit cards that ventures into those high percentages, and definitely one that I would recommend. Now, if you have some credit built up and you're an iPhone user and you plan on being an iPhone user for a long time, then I think the Apple credit card that just came out is actually a really good option for you, especially if you don't really care about getting the absolute best rewards or things like that. And the reason is because this Apple card connects to your iPhone, and when you do that, it shows you how much you owe, how much you have to pay back to pay it off in a certain amount of time. It gives you a lot of stats and things that will help you pay off your credit card and be responsible with it. And so that is one thing that I do like that Apple is doing with their credit card. And so that is a good option if you're an iPhone user and you're looking to get a credit card that's going to be easy to use throughout a regular day. Now, there's a million credit cards out there, and these are just some of the best ones that I found for getting started with building credit, or if you already have a little bit of credit, the best ones that are like entry-level credit cards. And when it comes to credit, the most important thing is just starting as soon as you can and just being patient. Just let it build up over time, and before you know it, you'll have a great credit score and you'll be able to get the best credit cards out there. And so just be patient, and the higher your credit score goes, the better the credit cards are that you're going to be able to get. I hope this video really helped you out, and if you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments below and I'll make sure I respond to you. And if you like this video, then please hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe for more videos like this. And if you do want to learn a little bit more about money and how to make money and credit and all these different things that I'm talking about, then go watch some more of my videos and I'll see you guys there.